Hi guys. Oh, I keep so here's part 2 of my Feng Shui video. And after I posted part 1 online, my husband looked up why I couldn't post a video that's longer than 15 minutes online, and it's because I haven't verified my identity. So I may not really be Malina-Nakata. Better watch out for me. So I'll be doing that after I put the rest of this video online. So this video will be in 3 parts, and hopefully my future videos will be verified, and so I won't have to put them into tiny parts anymore. Although maybe it's better. Maybe a 30-minute video is too long to watch me ramble on, at any rate. Okay. And also, I'm seeing behind me, I have this great big blank wall. First of all, this is the infamous wallpapering project that's going to be here in the future. This will be wallpapered, hopefully. And 2, I took a print from here by my bed that didn't make sense. It was a cool temperature print, and literally everything else in the room is warm temperature colors. And I moved the print to the kitchen, and then I didn't record the second video of moving the painting from the office that I wanted to put in the bedroom, and then I have the original painting that it's just a print from the kitchen that I wanted to move to the office. So as you can see, none of my projects are ever simple. That's not true. Some of them are very simple, and then they're so simple that I forget to record them for you, and they're done, and I'm like, oh shoot, I should have recorded that. But anyway, this is a project with many moving parts, so we'll see what happens. But anyway, welcome to part 2 of the 3 parts of the Feng Shui video. Sorry for rambling, but not really. Ba Gua. And so basically, the Ba Gua is laid on a plan of your space to help you map out where the elements live in your house. And it's based on everything in relation to the front door. And I'm going to draw this out if that phrase didn't make, or that sentence didn't make sense to you. So just bear with me. So you come in through the water area, which is the career area. And that's the entry to either your home, or you can lay the Ba Gua on an individual room. You can lay the Ba Gua on your bed. You can lay the Ba Gua on your desk at work. Like, you can apply the Ba Gua to any space that you want to map out. And so you always have the water is the position where you enter the space. So like on your desk, if you were to map out your desk as a for instance, the water is the space where you sit at the desk. That's where you enter the energy of the desk. And again, this will make more sense when you actually see the picture of the Ba Gua. Oh man, this is going way back, people. I hope that I'm giving you accurate information. And now I'm becoming confused. This is why I didn't want to make this video. I'm confusing myself. So I actually have to physically orient myself into my space so I can figure out what the heck I'm doing. And I'm turning the paper upside down and going all kinds of crazy. Tree is family. Tree is also wealth. And then don't pay attention to the fact that my shape looks very not like, what's the one with not a hexagon? What's 6-sided? Octagon? Sextagon? I don't know. There's a shape it's supposed to look like. Mine doesn't look like that. Just forgive me. So fire is the fame and reputation area. We've got relationship, it's earth. Again, we've got metal, it's creativity. Is this right? I feel like something is amiss. I feel like I need to consult a book. We got metal is the friends and helpful people, and then water again. It is an octagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, pretend that my circle is an octagon. Hello, my friends. So I was reviewing my second section of the Feng Shui video, and I realized that although it was drawn correctly, I had presented it incorrectly. I had said that the whole left-hand side of the Ba Gua was the right-hand side. And then I said that the left-hand side was the right-hand side too. I don't know, I messed it up in some way. But anyway, I had to redraw my Ba Gua, so this part of the video is gonna be a little different. In keeping, I'm still in my pajamas, but I can see that I'm covered in dog hair. That's why I don't wear black in the house typically, but these are pajamas, so they're okay. At any rate, ignore the dog hair. So we have the Ba Gua, and I just need to make sure that I have everything in the space. And I remember that's an energetic map of the space, and we're looking at the 5 elements and where they fall on this map. So we've got tree, earth, fire, water, and metal. Actually, I wonder if I go this way, if it'll be, no, it's not gonna look like I'm looking at you even more. So there's 3 places where you can lay this map. You can lay the map with your entry on this side. You can lay your map with your entry in the center, or you can lay your map with the entry on this side. You're never gonna put the door to your space down here. You're never gonna put, you're never gonna lay the front of your desk down here. Like, you're always gonna come from this side. And coincidentally enough, that side is called the back side, I think. I don't know why, but that's just how it goes. But I saw it in my book that I present later. Like, this is the bottom of the Ba Gua, and this is the top of the Ba Gua. So here we go. We have the water element in the center. And on the front right of the space, we have the metal element. The middle right of the space from the entry is another metal element. And the middle right side, or sorry, the back right side of the space from the entry is earth. We have the fire at the far back side from the entry wall. When I say entry, I mean entry wall. So this is the entry wall to the space. And then this is the far side from the entry wall on the bottom here. So this is the right-hand side of the space, middle front right of entry wall, middle right of the space, far right of the space. This is like going straight back from the center of the space. You may come in, your door might be here, but this might be like the center of the wall right here. So here's far back from the middle of the wall, or you may come in through this space and then it's far back from the door. You might come in from this space and then, you know, it's on the far back of the other wall that's not the entry wall. I feel like I'm just confusing things. So this is the far wall from the center, which is fire. We've got the far back left, which is tree. We've got middle left, which is also tree. Oh, I'm saying left and it's the right. No, it is the left. See, I keep getting confused. I don't know why I keep getting confused. Middle left is the tree, and then front left is the earth. And I believe that the rest of the video tells you what these mean, but I'm gonna pause and check. I'm gonna tell you what these things mean, but for now, if you're looking at any room or any house or any property, these elements will stimulate the area in those, will stimulate the energies in those areas. And I'll show you right now what I mean by that. I think I'm going to show you that. But first thing you need to understand is, like, when I say water, I'm thinking about like wavy objects. I'm talking about actual water features like a fountain or a pool. I'm talking about watery colors like dark blues and blacks. I'm talking about anything that makes you think of water. It could be images of water. The earth, and then the earth is in the center too, which you want to keep open generally. You don't want to generally put things in the center, but the earth is in the center. And then earth is represented by yellow objects, like earthy colors, yellows, browns, terracottas, anything that feels like an earthy color. Obviously earthen objects like clay vases. It's represented by the square, anything that's square. That's earth element. Tree is represented by anything that's alive. So it could be a tree or a plant, or flowers. And it doesn't just have to actually be alive. Again, it can be images of trees or plants or flowers, or like a shell, is a lot. No, that doesn't work for Feng Shui. That works for redesign as a green. Sorry, I'm confusing my theories. But tree doesn't have to be an actual live plant. It can also be a fake plant, but you want the fake plants to look as real as possible. And sometimes fake plants are better, especially if you're like me and you got a black thumb and you have a hard time keeping real plants alive. Fake is better, y'all. Just saying. So that's tree. The fire element is anything that reminds you of fire. So that can be red, bright purple, images of flames, triangle shape for some reason represents fire, probably because it kind of like symbolically looks like a flame. Oh, I forgot to tell you, for the water, the shape of the water is something that's wavy things, like think like a river, like something that's, fluid, flowy. So that's the shape. And I'm going to draw these for you, but I have to talk through them first. So fire, triangle, red, purple, plastic is an element of fire. Don't ask me why. So plastic objects, bright red objects, lights, like intense lights could represent fire, although a light can be a cure for any area, so that gets tricky. Again, we have earth, which we talked about, and then metal is, of course, anything made of metal. The shape for that area is round, circular, and it's represented by any metallic looking color, any metallic substance, and round shapes. So I'm going to write these things down for you now that I've blabbed about them. Please proceed to the third part of this exciting trilogy. Video 3 of 3.